Hi children, in this video we are going to see chapter 13, Why Do We Fall Ill, part 1. And children, this chapter will enable you to understand types of diseases, infectious agents, means of spread, mode of infection, principles of treatment and principles of prevention. And under this part we are going to discuss topics like what is called disease, what is the state of healthy, and why do we fall ill. And there are many reasons we are going to discuss for the reasons why do we fall ill, like polluted surroundings, lack of balanced diet, a lack of personal hygiene, lack of public hygiene, genetic disorders and metabolic disorders. And children, what is called disease? Disease is nothing but state of being ill. That is called disease. There are two types of disease based on infection. That is infectious disease and non-infectious disease. Infectious disease is a disease which spread from one person to another person. It is also called contagious disease. And another type of disease is non-infectious disease. Non-infectious disease is a disease which will not spread from one person to another person. It is also called non-contagious disease. So these are the types of diseases. So there are two types of diseases. One is infectious disease and another one is non-infectious disease. Infectious diseases spread from one person to another. Non-infectious diseases will not spread from one person to another person. And what is the state of being healthy? When the person is said to be healthy. So healthy is state of being well. Disease is state of being ill. Healthy state is state of being well. The person is said to be healthy when the person is physically well, mentally well and socially well. Physically outlook, doing the activities brisk. So that means the person is physically well. Mentally well without stress, free from stress, that is mentally ill. Socially ill, in good surrounding, good environment. So physically, mentally and socially all together well is said to be healthy state. So when the person is physically well and not mentally and socially well, it do not comes under healthy state. So totally the person want to be physically, mentally and socially well. So that is called healthy state. And children, this chapter is why do we fall ill. So why do we fall in diseases? Illness is diseases. So there are many reasons for why do we fall ill or why do we fall in diseases. They are polluted surroundings, lack of balanced diet, lack of personal hygiene, lack of public hygiene, genetic disorders and metabolic disorders. What is called polluted surrounding? What is called pollution? Pollution is undesirable change in the environment. There are three types of pollution: air pollution, water pollution and soil pollution. Air pollution. Undesirable change in air, atmosphere is called air pollution. Water pollution. Undesirable change in water is called water pollution. Undesirable change in soil is called land or soil pollution. And children, air pollution, pollution is caused due to pollutants and contaminants. They are the agents which are responsible for pollution and contamination. And air pollution, air pollutants, or gases, dangerous gases causes air pollution. Smoke from burning fossil fuels causes air pollution, and also it contains pathogens. Pathogens are nothing but yeah, agents which causes diseases, which causes dangerous diseases, and examples of pathogens are bacteria, viruses and all. And water pollution, in water also, water is contaminated with pesticides and also pathogens. Soil, land also polluted with, soil is polluted with pesticides. So agricultural soil, so farmers used to spray chemical fertilizers for the growth of plant. So it finally leads to soil and land pollution. And these type of pollution, when we inhale polluted air, or when we intake polluted water, or when we take polluted, that is pesticide sprayed vegetables. So these are the reasons, these are the agents which causes diseases, and they comes under polluted soil. Second reason is lack of balanced diet. Balanced diet. What is called balanced diet? Balanced diet is a diet which contains certain quantities of important nutrients. There are 5 important nutrients. They are carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals and proteins. Apart from these 5 nutrients, dietary fibers and water also plays an important role in maintaining the body in healthy conditions. And when we fail to take balanced diet, this leads to diseases called deficiency diseases. And third reason is lack of personal hygiene. Personal hygiene is keeping ourselves clean. That is called personal hygiene. How we can maintain personal hygiene? We can maintain personal hygiene by keeping our body clean, by washing the hands before eating, by washing the hands frequently, and by drinking hot water, and by washing the fruits before eating, and washing the vegetables before cooking. So these are the things we can follow to maintain personal hygiene. And next reason is lack of public hygiene. What is called public hygiene? Keeping our surroundings clean. How we can maintain public hygiene? By keeping our surroundings clean, and by sanitizing the environment frequently, and by avoid getting uncovered food. That we want to, that is we want to get or purchase only the covered food, and screen the blood before blood donation, or screen the blood before organ transplantation. And these are the things by which we can maintain public hygiene. And next reason is genetic disorders. Genetic disorders are the disorders or diseases which are inherited from one generation to another generation, or from parents to offspring through the genes. That is called genetic disorders, like diabetes. And last one is metabolic disorders. Metabolic disorders are the diseases which occurs due to affected metabolism. Metabolism is affected by many factors, like low and high BP, low sugar and high sugar. Example of metabolic disorders are heart attack, kidney failure. And children, this is about why do we fall ill reasons. These are the reasons of why do we fall ill. The reasons are polluted surroundings, lack of balanced diet, lack of personal hygiene, lack of public hygiene, genetic disorders and metabolic disorders. And remaining things we'll discuss in part 2.